Greetings, traveler.
All right, chat. We are going to dive into another Sliders game. So we got a Dragon Undead Mech Naga Pirates. So with Undead and Pirates, I already think of the comp we just played, right? The Weaver plus Shipman, although I didn't have the Shipman. But you never know with Time Warps, right? So we are picking Snake Eyes. That is cool to see. I have not been picking Snake Eyes as much, but he seems to be comfortable with it. It might also just been the hero selection though. I didn't really have that much good. All right, there's a question. Do you not play Undead against Quillbore? You had all the pieces and you took 6th. It is unlikely that you had all the pieces then. If you think you had the nuts and you lost, there's a very good chance you did not have the nuts. But it's a really clean curve here. You can see that he was not tempted by the gambler, really, because he has those 2 bananas, so the shield is so much better. Because right now he has a very good curve where he can go to tier 3 and not lose any health, right? Or at least, you know, not lose that much health. He also has a good turn here with the Reborner and the see-through. Oh, he's thinking about the dragon. Yeah, if you level next turn, you'd have 2 gold remaining, so you couldn't really buy that easily. If he goes to 3, it's kind of easy, right? Okay. So he's set up to... Sorry. My brain was just like, what? It's like that that sound like... I was gonna say, with the wave, like, it's quite easy for him to now go to tier 3 and know that he's not gonna take damage, so... It's always nice if you catch your opponent emoting there. Unfortunately, our shop is straight garbage. Yeah, pants and roll, I agree. Yeah, shield and the spell. And now you have to check your opponent. Oh, he goes to 4. That's perfect. That's perfect. Like, that is so good. But this is also the thing where you might look at this and say, oh, I have no play here because I have to double buy. Because normally you don't roll here. But buying this means that you're getting less than buying 1 3-drop. So buying the pants and rolling, you can still hit like a chef's choice in the shop, right? So if he rolls a chef's choice... Oh, I guess by buying the pants he can't do that. But still... Like, this worked out, right? This worked out. And by the opponent going to tier 4 here gives you that sweet, sweet win, even though you have, you know, you don't have that many minions on board. If you go 4 on 4, your board is empty. So it's so nice to get the 3 extra gold. And so this turn is like salvaged because that shop was horrible, right? But you can see I was just like, oh, well, I have to roll here. I just have to do it. Oh, this is great. Great. So... yeah, he has to take the roll here. Yeah, the buff on the pirate is fine. If he had 1 less gold, we could just buy from the shop, get the shell collector, but he could roll like an industrious deckhand or a plank or, you know, any kind of good 4-drop on Elise and just pick that up. So definitely gets more by just rolling there. All right, so now he has an early tier 4 and he's not losing health. So this is like the perfect Snake Eyes start. So I don't know. Maybe I gotta play a little bit more Snake Eyes, but I think I had like a bad Snake Eyes game. And I'm like, not sure if I want to do it anymore, you know. Get a little scared. Beanstalk's fun. The damage scaler plus the henchman is also really solid because he has a lot of health on the pirate and not a lot of damage. Yeah, but Beanstalk is fun. I like it. Early Tony is generally, yeah, I was gonna say. Tony is not that good when you get him later in the game because it takes too long. But if you get Tony early, it's super fun. Grease Spot is also super fun. Yeah. So Sliders bought Zesty there to open up Deep Blue, and that's a thing that I have seen him do before. So I have started rating it a bit higher as well. I was like, oh, that's one of the cards that... Oh, what's happening here? That's like min-maxing. We're jamming a game while the rope is burning. That's like, damn. Hey, Shapiro, thank you so much for the 80 months. Welcome back. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I guess the Tony with the Deep Blue could have also gone really, really hard. Because I've given you the recipe, right? The recipe is stop complaining about... Oh, he's reporting. Oh, you can report like that? Right, so the Zarek stream snipes him, sees that he has Tony and sells his board, or the Zarek is just having a bad day. So now that he has Tony He doesn't have eyes. Okay, he quickly checked the lobby to see what was in and what he could get on 6. So he could get Tethys on 6. Yeah, I guess in the pirate undead lobby, it's actually not too bad, right? Because you can just roll straight into your Weaver as well. So that's cool. Stream sniping like this makes no sense. Yeah. It's like you become more relevant by impacting someone who you perceive as relevant, right? So if you're a player and like Sliders is quite often rank 1 in Europe, by you thinking that you hurt him, you become more. It's like, unfortunately, psychologically, it sort of makes sense. That's why, I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? It's stupid, but in their head, it makes sense, right? You become more relevant by impacting the person that is relevant in your estimation. So we did just take the full damage cap. This is actually such a cool position to play because here you're going to learn the most. You can equate this with Sliders is jumping out of the airplane and the parachute is also falling with him. And now he needs to like catch the parachute to make a safe landing. The vast majority of people do not catch the parachute here and they just die. Because look at his board, right? The major time warp just happened. He's on 18. He's 1 hit away from being below cap. He has no direction on his board. He just has a boatload of options because of the buddy he just has, right? So he has a lot of options with this 9 frogs because he could buy a 5-drop and then he could get like a golden touch and then he can make like a golden brand and like do some crazy shit. He could buy this Wind Fury mech and then from that get like a Hamul, and then there's a bunch of options. He could target pirates, he could target like mechs to get the reborn on it. It's like, right? So this should be really fun to watch. Okay, so Photobomber with the Wind Fury mech. Now we have more of a direction, right? You can see what we do here. The Ghoul, okay. Wait, is that Time Snap spell still in the game? It's not, right? Was that patched out? I think that was patched out, yeah. But still, I wanted to review this game because for anyone who's like not aware, I was gone for a week and a lot of really cool games were played in my absence. So I still wanted to watch this one. Hope you guys don't mind it. New hero power. Wow. He's willing to buy that here? ETC? So he does have Ghoul Photobomber. Yeah. Gallywig's buddy is cool, but you also have to be strong. It's a tier 7 spell now. Okay, thank you. Hey, golden Gallywings. See, that's what I mean with options, right? Like, Jesus. Like, there's so many different things that he could do. Like, who could imagine that he's going to have a golden Gallywig's buddy during this turn? So the reborn is super, super, super good. Like, our whole hand wants to be reborn, by the way. We want to reborn the Ghoul. We want to reborn the Wind Fury mech. We want to reborn the Photobomber. Photobomber is the easier reborn, because that's the one that will stay for sure. But like Ghoul will be very good too. Okay, selling Tony. Yeah, he's gonna go in with the Tethys first, yeah, to get some more money. Holy, whoo! You guys can see it, but he was like, when he got this pull. Wait, let me rewind. You can see like, woo! That's cool. Because, I mean, Chameleon and the boat, yeah, sure, but Twitch chat takes the boat here. Objectively correct boat. Yeah, he has to triple sell here to get his reborn. Man, that is so good. Yeah, this is so good. So now the Sneed's buddy is going to copy the death rattle of Photobomber and of Ghoul. And when they kill the Ghoul, it's going to trigger the Sneed buddy, which is then going to trigger the Photobomber from the Ghoul and from the Photobomber. It's actually so many bombs already. Now, he doesn't have Titus yet. He has not played a lot of spells yet, so this is not going to look very strong right now, but you can imagine just how many bombs that's going to be. Wait, it's not triggering it. Why is it not triggering it? It's only triggering it once, right? Why is the Ghoul not triggering the Ghoul on the Sneed buddy, right? The Sneed buddy is being triggered by Ghoul, and the Sneed buddy has Ghoul, so it should trigger Photobomber twice, right? Or am I seeing this wrong? Oh, golden. Damn. It can't? Well, we saw it earlier today that it could. We literally saw Jeef using Ghoul on Sneedbuddy. And then Sneedbuddy was Ghoul, and then like it was an infinite loop. So that's why, otherwise I would have been like, yeah, that's not possible, right? But we saw it earlier today. Did they nerf it between these two games? I don't know which one was played first. They're both YouTube games. Ghoul cannot trigger itself. I know. I'm with you guys. But Jeef did it, right? We saw Ghoul triggering Sneedbuddy, and then Sneedbuddy had a Ghoul in it. Okay, wow, he's gonna golden Photobomber. Wait, is Ghoul not... Wait, is that correct? Because you can make Photobomber golden by having more bombers, right? But then again, he is dying, so he does have to be the absolute strongest he can be as early as he can be, I guess. And just getting more bombs is probably more important for this Sneedbuddy as well. See, this is where this is where Sliders excels. Like, he's able to make that distinction where it says, like, kind of gonna die here. Ghoul's more logical in the long run, yeah. But if the Ghoul is not interacting with the Sneedbuddy, then making a Ghoul golden seems worse than making the bomber golden, because a golden bomber will affect Sneedbuddy, right? So he gets stronger in the short term. In the long term, he would just make a golden photo. Oh, let's go. So this is the random time warp, right? Yeah, from the anomaly. I mean, we take another Sneedbuddy, and I guess we take more money. Yeah, sure, let's go. So now we can sell those Apexes. He can sell the other buddy. Money, yeah, money goods. Oh, he's gonna stay with Apexes, really? Okay, but maybe because he has Ghoul, right? Because he has Ghoul, he could stay with it. Okay, we're not gonna buy that Golden Touch. We got Reborn. Probably still... Ooh, wait, another Photobomber. Reborn's not as... I mean, it's good for Apexes, that's true. Okay. Gonna take an extra spell here with the Shell Collector. Another Reborn. Do we care about that one? Not sure. Feels like... Oh, well, I guess we are. I guess I'm not able to judge it that well, what he's trying to do right now. Because reborning Sneedbuddy doesn't do anything, right? Because it's start of combat. This gives you a lot of spells. Yeah, Time Snap still being on 6 would make sense. Chameleon. Yeah, this is pre-patch, right? Chameleon was still 1 cost. Time Snap was still in. But that's why we're watching this game, guys. Because it gets so crazy. Maybe he caught Tilt? Oh no, I don't think he's playing Tilted. I think it's probably correct, right? Gets the Titus from the guy. Wow, okay. So time to sell our beloved frog. We have Golden Photobomber. We just sell these Apexes, right? Like, why do we have Apexes? Yeah, just get rid of them. Maybe it's because they work better with Ghoul or something. I don't know. Maybe not. This is so many triggers, chat. This is an outrageous amount of triggers. What? Yeah, because you could copy that. You can copy that. It's a golden Sneedbuddy with Chameleon. Oh! Oh my god, he's not going to beat the streamer client allegations, chat. Wait, Reborn? Does it make sense to Reborn now? Wait, are we... Yeah, we're copying that, right? For sure. Wait, why are we reborning the Sneedbuddy? And he gets the golden Titus in the shop. Of course he does. All right, well, that, as I like to say, that was a turn and a half. Some people do less all game than Sliders did in that one turn. The Rafam is like looking at the board. This appears to be bullshit. I spied bullshit. Oh, interesting. My opponent's comp is he's running bullshit. Bullshit is pretty good in the current meta. Yeah, these bombs are not going to end, right? It's golden Sneedbuddy, but the reborn is just throwing, right? Am I wrong for thinking the reborn is just throwing? Don't we just delay the other good stuff? I mean, it's an extra bump. He has taunts. Yeah. Can you beat this? I mean, you have more stats than bombs, yeah. So can you beat this? Yes. Right? Are you going to beat this on average? No. But you could have like 20,000 health Acid Rain, right? That's not something that is impossible if you have a really good game with Rylak and stuff. Maybe there's some counterplay with your own Photobomber, right? Going off first. Yeah, Fellbore, right? You can do Fellbore with 20,000 health and stuff. That happens. But yeah, again, are you going to on average? No. No, on average, you just roll over and die when this happens. Because he's going to cast more spells, but his main weakness, right, if he has one here, is he's poor, right? He has no money. That's another Titus, right? No? Oh, unlucky. Bro, not even a Titus from the guy? This game is unplayable, bro. Yeah, I'm down to change ETC. I think ETC did its job. Oh, wait, someone a copy? Wait, what is their biggest guy? Oh, he's thinking about just fishing for more chameleon. No, you wouldn't get chameleon. You would get sneed buddies, which is also good. Your biggest guy is Photobomber. Wait, you can buff it with the spell. You could, oh, but you need board space, right? But you need to just run down a unit. Dude, my brain is just going like... But I think you buff your sneed buddy, and then you play down a unit, so you have an additional golden sneed buddy. So I kind of liked... Oh, that buff. Yeah, buff the sneed buddy. He's gonna copy Titus? No, it's not the biggest one. He's currently copying Photobomber. Yeah, Chameleon on Titus for sure. He wants to spawn an additional Titus during... Oh, right. That's fair. Wait, is that better than another golden sneed buddy? I guess so, yeah. I guess for Titus, you don't have to play down a unit. You just wait until something dies and then suddenly you have board space. But that's where reborning the sneed buddy is kind of bad. Holy counter, by the way. Hello there, sir. I see you are playing a token build. Have you considered just dying and getting out of my game? No? Well, you should. It's quite a good move. I believe you should just get out of my game. Hello there, sir. Goodbye, whelps. Yeah, now the whelps are just gonna pew 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 pew, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the death rattle is not resolving until all the whelps have attacked. This is actually this full clown fiesta chat. My lord, that's a lot of bombs. What do you even do from here? Golden your second Photobomber? Yeah, shield on Titus. No, unlucky. Oh, but he can buff the Titus to copy it, yeah. But it's not enough yet. Okay, he is gonna make a bigger sneed buddy and just copy that for now because he can't get the Titus big enough. Another Titus instead of Photobomber is better, yeah. Alright. Give this poor man another golden Photobomber, please. Otherwise he's gonna have to sell one. That would be so unlucky. I can't believe it, man. He has to sell a Photobomber here. That's such a bad game, chat. I love how he buys the armor and then just takes the damage anyway. That makes sense. Yeah. So the issue now, well, there is no issue. The problem that prevents him from getting even more value is that by the time there is enough board space to spawn a copy of the Shredder, you might have already lost the Shredder. But it doesn't matter. You could not have a hero power and win this fight, right? Yeah, overflow. Look, he has stats. He is our counter, chat. He's countering us with stats. But it doesn't matter. Alright. How many procs does he have here? Somebody do the math. I don't want to count. How many procs is this, chat? It's not procking at all. Yeah, that's true. He could just win with one hit and then it just never procs. Pew, 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 pew. It's double golden Titus, regular Titus. Ghoul, golden sneed buddy, golden Photobomber. Yeah. My goodness, bro. The board is actually one-shot. He one-shot the board. What? How much was on there at the start? What is that? 1,000, 2,000... Like 2.5k, roughly? 2,500 damage worth of bombs? Just casually nuking him for 2.5k, chat. 2.5k. No problem. Oh man, that is good. Okay, I'm glad people told me to watch this one too.